So next I grabbed a couple of the Berenstain Bears. Berenstain, Mandela Effect. I don't know. But hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly. This is She Reads, and today I have a gigantic middle grade book haul for you. I am so excited to show you guys these books. I can't. I'm so freaking excited. I decided out of nowhere randomly that I wanted to collect all of the old books that I used to read. I used to have so many books. I've always been a reader my whole life, and I used to have all of these books, and I have absolutely no idea where they ever went. The only thing that I can think of, and my mom and I were trying to, figure this out because we were taking them from my mom's house, and we figured that they must have ended up getting sold at a garage sale or something at some point, throughout life, because we have no idea where my book collections have gone. So that's quite unfortunate, and I'm very sad that I have, that I don't have them. I have a couple of the books from when I was growing up, but not very many at all. So it's kind of sad, but I decided that I wanted to see if I could, go to some used bookstores, and we have a place called Value Village here in Canada. I'm not sure if that's, everywhere, but I guess it's kind of like a Salvation Army or that kind of thing, where they sell, people donate used everything. They have clothes and, housewares, and they have a section for books as well. So I thought that I would take a shot and see if any of the books that I was looking for would be there, and, just kind of start my collection. So I went there and I got a huge haul. So I'm very, very excited. I'm kind of trying to, one of the huge collections that I want to get all of the books that I read were the Goosebumps books. But they've been, over time, they've been re-released in different editions, and I want the editions that I had growing up. So I haven't been picking anything, any of the newer, revamped covers or anything like that. I want the ones that I had. So this is quite a large book haul, so I'm just going to kind of go through the names and the titles of the series. There's over 50 books here, so I'm very excited to just kind of jump right into it and show you guys. So I'm going to start out with the Goosebumps books. I'm so excited. I found so many of them here, so I kind of happened to hit a jackpot at this store, so I'm going to have to keep going back and seeing if they get more. This is my Goosebumps haul. I just can't wait. I want to collect all of the books. I think there's 52 of them, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure there's 52 of them. So I got quite a few here, so that's awesome. The first one that I got is Stay Out of the Basement. This is book number 2 in the series. Monster Blood, book number 3. Say Cheese and Die, which is book number 4. It's so excited. Every single one that I'm looking at, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to reread this and just, relive your childhood memories. Book number 6, Let's Get Invisible. Book number 7, Night of the Living Dummy. Book number 9, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Book number 16, One Day at Horrorland. Do you guys remember they also did the shows that corresponded with these books? And they have, I think it's a couple of seasons of it on Netflix, so I have rewatched those for sure. Book number 19, Deep Trouble. Book number 22, Ghost Beach. I remember being super scared of this one as a kid, and I don't even think I ever actually finished it. Look, see there, it even says watch it on YTV. Book number 28, The Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Book number 34, Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. Stein was a genius, wasn't he? How did he come up with all of this stuff? Book number 35, A Shocker on Shock Street. I don't remember that one. Book number 36, The Haunted Mask 2. So I wonder if I don't think I got The Haunted Mask 1, but I remember there being 2 parts to this, so looks like I've got the second one, but I have not tracked down the first one yet. Book number 38, The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. Book number 42, Egg Monsters from Mars. Book number 43, The Beast from the East. Number 50, Calling All Creeps. And the last one in the haul that I got is book number 52, How I Learned to Fly. This is the Goosebumps portion of the haul. Next, I'm going to get into a series that I absolutely loved. And if you were a kid growing up in the 90s, I am 31, so if you're around my age, you know, and you were just as obsessed with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen as I was, because I was obsessed, like, let me tell you. Wanted to be them so bad, watched every single thing they did, bought every single thing they did. Man, those girls had an empire. So the first series that I'm going to talk about revolving around Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen was The Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley. And so these were where they were kind of like detectives, and so they would like solve like mysteries and solve crimes. And I only managed to find 4 books, which there's quite a few books. I'm not sure how many there are, but I only managed to find 4 of them at my store. I had like every single one. So I'm pretty sad that those have been lost. But the first one that I picked up was The New Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley, The Case of Wild Wolf River. This one used to be my favorite one. It revolved around space. So this one was The Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley, The Case of the U.S. Space Camp Mission, The Case of the Dog Camp Mystery, and the last one was The Case of the Summer Camp Caper. The next ones that I picked up that involved Mary-Kate and Ashley were the Full House series, as well as the Two of a Kind series. So these were both TV shows that Mary-Kate and Ashley were on, and they also had books of the same series. So I only found one in the Two of a Kind series, and this was Let's Party. I believe this is number 8 in the series. And then I found 2 from the Full House series. This one is revolving around Stephanie, called Never Trust a Flamingo. And this Full House Sisters is Let's Put on a Show. Once again, a huge throwback into my youth. Cannot wait to reread those ones. The next 2 books that I picked up were from one of my favorite series as a young kid, and I remember reading these for reading challenges in the summertime. Our local library used to have like challenges where whoever read the most books would, you know, win a prize or whatever. So I loved doing those in the summer, and I loved reading Babysitter's Little Sister for them. I would just like devour these books. I never really read the Babysitter's Club. My older cousin used to read the Babysitter's Club, and I read the Babysitter's Little Sister. So I picked up number 16, Karen's Goldfish, and number 30, Karen's Kittens. And I really related to Karen as a kid because she came from a split home, so she had 2 of everything. So they called her Karen Tutu, and she had 2 of everything, which was quite like myself. I also came from a split home, so I had 2 families as well. So I really related to her in that regard. The next series that I'm so excited to show you guys are the Bailey School Kids series, and these are like, you know, I guess kind of like just introducing you into the horror genre as a child. So they are The Adventures of the Bailey School Kids, and I picked up, this one's not even numbered, so I'm pretty sure that this must be the first one before they even were going to turn it into a series. But this one is Aliens Don't Wear Braces, and I picked up number 11, Skeletons Don't Play Tubas. Number 16 is Dracula Doesn't Drink Lemonade. Number 21 is Mummies Don't Coach Softball. Number 26 is Mermaids Don't Run Track. Number 26 is Mermaids Don't Run Track. Number 27, Boogeymen Don't Play Football. Number 40 is Sea Monsters Don't Ride Motorcycles. And the last one that I picked up in this series is number 43, Vikings Don't Wear Wrestling Belts. So these books revolve around a gang of kids. I think there's 4 of them, 2 girls and 2 boys, and they're finding like all of these weird things going on in their neighborhood, and they think that their like teacher is a mermaid, but you know, how can she be a mermaid? And so they go on like to find out this adventure of like how they think she's a mermaid and what actually ends up happening. I do have a couple of these saved from when I was a kid. I think I have one, Gargoyles Don't Drive School Buses. I can't remember what the other one is, but like they're just cute little stories like that. They're very short. They're just for young kids, so they're super cute. I loved them as a kid. I would read these at recess, and I just remember so many good memories with them. Next books that I picked up were some Beverly Cleary books. So I got 2 of the Ramona series. So I got Ramona Quimby, age 8, and Ramona the Pest. I think there is another one. Oh, there's quite a few. It says on the back here. There is quite a few from Ramona, and there was a couple more there. I should have picked them all up. Maybe I'll have to go back. Second haul. And my favorite series by Judy Blume was Tales of Fourth Grade Nothing. I absolutely loved these books. So Tales of Fourth Grade Nothing is the first one, Super Fudge being the second one, and Fudgemania being the third one. So next I grabbed a couple of the Berenstain Bears. Berenstain, Mandela Effect. I don't know. But I've got the Berenstain Bears and the Showdown at Chainsaw Gap. Wow. The Showdown at Chainsaw Gap. And the Berenstain Bear Scouts and the Sci-Fi Pizza. The next one I got was a Barbie book, The Mystery of the Missing Stallion. The next three books are books that I remember reading in school as a part of the curriculum, and I absolutely loved. And the first one was Shiloh, and I think there was a second one as well that came after this, but I can't remember what it was called. But first one is Shiloh. It's about this cute little beagle bear. The second one is The Secret Garden, and I still have the VHS movie of this that I absolutely loved. And the third one, an absolute classic, Charlotte's Web. The next series that I picked up, I found 3 in this series, and this series is so much fun. I just remember reading these over and over, like for hours, and these were the choose your own adventure books. So as you would go through, it would kind of stop and it would tell you to choose what you want to do and have you make a decision. And if you chose one thing, you had to turn to one page, and if you chose another thing, you had to turn, go to another page. And sometimes you would like die, or it'd be the end of your story, and then you could go back and make different decisions and start all over again. So absolutely loved these books growing up. The first one that I got was number 5, The Mystery of Chimney Rock. Then I got number 29, Trouble on Planet Earth. And number 53, The Case of the Silk King. I remember checking these books out of my local library. I don't think I actually owned any of these ones, but I used to check them out of the library all the time. The last series that I picked up are for a little bit older, but they were the Sabrina the Teenage Witch books. So back when they used to do like TGIF Fridays, and they would like have all this like amazing like lineup of shows every Friday night, like, for kids my age. And Sabrina the Teenage Witch was a huge one with Melissa Joan Hart. Oh my God, I loved that show. And I just used to think how cool it would be to, just be her and just be like, and you could like clean your room, and you never have to actually like do anything. You could just like lazy around and just do whatever, and just like, make stuff happen with your finger, basically. So I picked up number 14, Spying Eyes, number 31, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Mummy Dearest, and number 36, Wake Up Call. So you guys, that is it for my gigantic middle grade book haul. I would have loved to go in a little bit more in depth as to what all these books were actually about, but I mean, there was quite a few here. There was over 50 books. I think there's 52 or 53. So there was quite a few. So I didn't really feel like I could take that much time and go through everything, because I mean, that's a lot. That would be quite a long video. But if you want to know more about these books, let me know in the comments down below. And let me know in the comments down below what were your favorite childhood books. And if you still have some, from when you were a kid, or if you would ever, be crazy and do what I'm doing and try to like buy them all back up again. It's going to be quite a process, I think, trying to collect these all. But let me know in the comments down below if you would do the same, or if you have done the same. I hope to hear from you soon. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video.